Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers, my dear students. I'm your host, your teacher, with a new topic again. Many students requested me that, sir, there should be one topic, especially they feel difficulty. So, why don't you come with the same topic, the topic which is related to our subject? Definitely, my subject is English, and my these all topics which are in present ninth metric first year intro, I have to work on these topics. For definitely, this topic is also one of the best topic which is given by the given in interclass. So today, as title shows, the topic which is mostly present in interclass book, poetry book. Now, in poetry book, in poetry book, we have this topic that is music when soft voices die. Now, music when soft voices die, it is the it is a topic today which is under discussion, and today in all aspect we'll talk about the topic that is the music when soft voices die. This topic is available in interclass poetry session. In poetry section, you will find this book, this that topic, music when soft voices die, written by P.B. Shelley. Some people pronounce Shelley, and some people pronounce Shelley. So, without wasting time, let's move and talk about the topic which we have chosen. For this one, we'll move to the boards. We'll move to the I'm going to share the screen with you so that we can easily understand in a better way. So, those who have joined me, kindly share this link after this topic. If anyone wants to say something about it, the ideas of the P.B. Shelley, you are welcome to discuss. You may argue, you may speak negatively about the writer's ideas, you may speak in favor of the topic also. So, the topic is music when soft voices die. Let's share the screen with you. Now, here the screen has come. First, let's understand what is love and how love should be. The quotation says, love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. This quotation, the statement said by Robert A. Hallinan. Now, any gentleman has said this statement. Let's talk about this quotation. It says, "Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own." Means, if you love somebody, definitely you damn care of your own. You care for others. The first priority, if you are really honest in love, then you take care of yourself. You take care of others. You take care of the person whom you love. Your own existence has no any value in front of the love of your beloved. Let's see another quotation about to start the topic. We should understand few quotations also. It says, no matter how long it takes, true love is always worth the wait. True love never gives up. One of the best quotation, one of the best sentence. Again, let's ponder over this sentence. No matter how long it takes, those who love they wait, and they never get so much fed up. They never feel bored. Those who love. Now, love could be with anything. Love can be with a person. Love can be with target. Love can be with your task, your aim of your life. If you are really in love with that, you keep on working on it. You keep on you keep on waiting for the result of it. You never get so bored. You never fed up of waiting even. You keep on working because you know that you are going to be successful. So whatever you do, that should be your passion, that should be your love, and there should be intensity. There should be intensity in love. If there's no intensity, it means your target will not be achieved. You cannot get any target. You cannot achieve any targets. So love everything what you do. Maybe the love could be your target. Maybe love your could be your aim, your task. And another statement said, true love never gives up. Failures always give up. Those who want to be successful, they never give up. They never get bored. They never fade away. They never vanish away. Love remains all the time, is life, is anything. So the true love never gives up. Even the response you don't get it. Even the results you don't get it at the moment. But the time will come if you are really true, you are going to get it. Next, it says, true love does not mean being inseparable. It means being separated and nothing changes. Yes, this is true. Love cannot be love cannot be neither forgotten. Even if you are with somebody or if you are even separated. The separation cannot weaken your love. Love will always be strong if you continue with the true spirit you love. Meeting is not the love. Just only separation could also be the love. Love has no any kind of the less degree even you meet with the person or you leave the person. If you are living in a separate or you are living together, love never changes. This is called the true love. Let's see. True love never dies. It only gets stronger with time. Time is the best healer. Time makes your love stronger. Time makes your love even so much that powerful. With the passage of time, your love becomes stronger. The more time passes, the more love will be stronger because love never dies. This is the topic, this is the theme of today's topic that love never dies. Maybe you love somebody and the person has gone or a person who has passed away. But if you really love, the imagination will always be with you. Even the person physically is not with you, it's okay. The person is not physical with you, but it's okay. You are with him in imagination. He or she lives in your mind and heart. He or she lives with the beats of your heart. He or she lives with you with the breath. As much as or as breath you are taking it, the love is with you. As long as the breath is with you, as long as you are alive, the love never dies. It never fades away. It never vanishes away. Love is always true. If you do not know that love anybody with a heart and soul, that love is vanished away. That could be faded away. That could be that finished. But if you, in true sense, if you love somebody, even the person meets with you or not meets with you, does not make any difference. Love never that decreases. It never comes down. The status of love always comes on top. This is the theme of today's topic, that when music soft, what I said, the topic is one of the best topic of it. Music when soft voices die. The picture which is now in front of you is a picture of a writer. I mean the poet I'm talking about. One who has composed this poem. Music when soft voices die. This gentleman, let's talk about this gentleman. His name is Percy Bysshe Shelley. His full name, Percy Bysshe Shelley. But people call him like P.B. Shelley. He was born on 4th August 1792 in England. This gentleman died in 1822, same in England. For his famous works, this one of the poem is also in front of you. That's music when soft voices die. This is also very famous work of this gentleman. But other famous written work is also there. In 1819, he has written one book, Ode to the West Wind. It's basically a text one. He has also written one another, that famous book, that is The Mask of the Anarchy, that was published in 1832. Basically, it was written in 1890. Another, he has written the Sky, to the Skylark. This is also one of the nice book written by P.B. Shelley, P.B. Shelley in 1820. Now, to a Sherlock in 1820, The Mask of the Anarchy in 1819, Ode to the West Wind. These are the very famous books, the masterpieces of writer P.B. Shelley. Not only this one, the one poem which is we are reading now, that is Music When Soft Voices Die, is also one of the famous book, famous the poem of P.B. Shelley. Let's talk about the poem. Now, the poem which is in front of us, it's a poem which is also present in the interclass book. Let's talk about the poem. In this poem, basically, Shelley has expressed his thoughts on his separation from his beloved. Actually, P.B. Shelley loved his wife. Some people say that he got two, that marriages. He had two wives. One was Mary also. But one wife died very early, whom he used to love a lot. Now that that lady was his beloved. Now when she died, but the love never dies in the heart of baby Shelley. He remembers his wife all the time. So whenever he thinks about his beloved, his wife, he feels that she is still alive. She has just only gone physically, but she is still present spiritually in the mind and the heart of P.B. Shelley. So, another, he actually wants to convey the message that love does not end with the separation of beloved. Now, this is the idea of writer P.B. Shelley that love never dies, it always remains with you. Now, definitely, he lived in 18th century. Now, these were the ideas of P.B. Shelley. I'm not talking about the 21st century's ideas. I'm talking about the 18th century ideas. Now, he said that even the beloved is separated from you. He or she is not with you. Does not make any difference. The love never ends. The love never dies. It always remains in the heart and the mind of the people, according to P.B. Shelley. Now, it depends on the audience. Those who are watching me, they may agree with the idea of P.B. Shelley or they may not agree. But I'm just only sharing the ideas of P.B. Shelley, what he wanted to say. Another, he makes this clear by some beautiful examples. What examples? It's very charming lyric. It consists of only two stanzas. Means the poem which we are reading, it has only the two stanzas. Each of the four lines in each stanza, there are only four lines are there. In this stanza, first and the second lines are unrhymed, means they are not rhyming scheme, unrhymed, while the third line is rhyming with the fourth one. Now, these terms you should also understand. They sometimes that writers write in a different way. Sometimes the two first lines are rhymed. Sometimes the first and the third line rhymed. So in first stanza, if you see, the first and the second lines are unrhymed. First and second lines are unrhymed, while the third line is rhyming with the fourth one. Third is rhyming with the fourth one. It is the second stanza. When you talk about the second stanza, first line is rhyming with the second, and the third line rhyming with the fourth one. In this way, in the first stanza, he follows the different rules. In the second stanza, he follows the different rules. When you talk about still something more about the poem, whenever we talk about the language of the poem is very simple and easy to understand. Means you, even a common person who knows little about English language, he or she can easily understand the poem. Language of the poem is very simple and easy to understand, though the words are simple but are replete with the emotions. Now, definitely, the words are mixed with the emotions, with ideas, with the imagination. Now, they could be simple, but they have the deep meaning in it. As I said, that they're full of the emotions. We are not talking about the scientific mind of the person. I'm talking about the emotional mind of the person. Especially the writers, the poets are more emotional. They're not rational. They are irrational. They do not follow rationally. Rather, they follow with emotions. Let's see. The musical quality of the poem is noteworthy. Means when you mostly this poem is not only read but it is also sung also. People sing a song with the same the lines. So rhythmical lines are also used in this that poem. In this short but beautiful lyric, Shelley has been very successful in imparting his emotion to the readers. Now, when we read his poems, we'll consider that the P.B. Shelley is completely away from the materialistic world. He is completely away from the science. He is completely away from rationality. Definitely, the poets are not that much rational. They follow their emotions because they consider their emotions are more important than their rationality. So they are carried away with the emotions, not the carried away with the rationality. Now let's move to next. point which we will discuss. The poem possesses sweet melody and reads like a song. As I told you, that can be sung, means as a singer sings songs, these lines can also be sung. The short lyric is really a masterpiece of P.B. Shelley. This poem is considered the masterpiece of P.B. Shelley, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Let's analyze what the poem says more. Music, When Soft Voices Die, is basically a death poem written by Percy Bysshe Shelley. This poem is most likely about a loved one's death. As I told you earlier, that writer P.B. Shelley composed poems when his wife died, wife whom he used to love a lot. Wife was his beloved. Now, remembering her every moments, every events passed with him, he imagines all these things. According to him, that she has not died. She might have died for the people. She might have gone away, gone. She has completely gone from this world, but she is still living in the heart and the mind of the writer P.B. Shelley. Now, in the second stanza, if you go, the Shelley states that we put roses on the beloved person's bed and think about them when they are gone. Now, see, now P.B. Shelley has given the example of roses, flower roses. He said the flowers are in the garden, but when you pluck the flowers, for you people think that these flowers are dead. In fact, they are not dead. Again, the same flowers are putting on the grave of the person. It means there is still use of the flowers. Still, these flowers are giving the fragrance to the dead one. The fragrances never dies. Even for the world, roses are dead. But again, the roses are giving the fragrances. Similarly, there are certain people, they do good works, they always do the right deeds. Even they die, their actions are never dead. Their deeds are never forgotten. They are basically unforgettable people. Nobody can forget them because their work is so much good. Recent, few, that today, that my teacher, Sir Kalandar Shah Lakyari, also, that passed away. This living legend uh, really, that given a lot of things to people of, that sin. He has done a lot of contribution. Millions, you can say lakhs of the students were taught by this gentleman. I used to call him a living legend, expert in all literature, languages. Even this gentleman composed, he has also written English to Sindhi dictionary. That's the Oxford dictionary he translated. So what I said, his works can never be forgotten, though he is not physically with us. But the love which he gave to us, the care he shared, the knowledge he shared with us will never be dead. He will always be in the heart and the mind of his students. Similarly, P.B. Shelley has said the same thing. Let's see what others. Love continues even if the person we loved passed away. Now, these are the ideas of P.B. Shelley. The love never dies. Even the person whom you love, they have gone, they have uh, they have passed away. But despite this one, love never dies. It continues vibrating in the heart and mind of the person who are still living. So, music when soft voices die is a poem made up of the two stanzas, with the four lines in each stanza. Let's see the rhyme scheme. If you see the rhyming scheme, A and B rhyming scheme has been used in this poem, even though the first rhyme of the poem is not perfect, at least not to modern day. Even not modern day, it does not give suitable, the melodious voice to our ears. This poem is basically written in trotchy foot. The foot feet, I say the syllables we talk about in literary terms, one syllable, two syllables, in syllable wise we when we talk. So you will find that few lines are not even rhymed properly. But again, these lines are being sung. Let's talk about the stanza number one. Stanza number one says, "When music, when soft voices die, vibrates in the memory. Odors, when sweet violets sicken, live within the saints, they quicken." Now, in these lines, writer says, the poet says that when sweet voices evaporates, they echo in our memory. He say, if the melodious voice is there, even the person is not with you, but the voice which he has, the melodious voice, always vibrates in your mind. It gives always the same pleasure in your mind also. It never dies. It gives the same pleasure in your mind whenever you remember, you recall the person who had melodious voice, harmonious voice, so enchanting voice. Beautiful and harmonious songs are unforgettable and immortal. There are certain people, there are certain songs, there are certain events, there are certain moments. People never forget it. Even many years passed, even they are not present, but they remember whatever they happened in the past, they still remember the pleasure they get it, the same pleasure they get it when they imagine. So there are certain things which are immortal. There are certain people, their imagination, their deeds, their actions are unforgettable. We cannot forget them. They will continue giving us the same pleasure. Moving to next. Similarly, when the sweet smelling, uh, lovely flowers of violets vanish away, their present smell can still be relished in the memory. As I told you earlier, now the writer has talked about the violets flowers. He has talked about the roses flowers. He said that the sweet smelling you will find whenever you smell the violet's flower, even they are plucked away from the trees, from the garden, you'll find and you will feel relaxed and refreshed when you just smell the same flower. Fragrance never dies. Good work never dies. Good actions never dies. So, according to P.B. Shelley, is violets flowers give the fragrance to the people even they are dead. Similarly, there are certain people, if they have done good work in their lives, they can never be forgotten. They will always be remembered. Their memory will always be immortal. They are not mortal, they are immortal. Our minds are refreshed when we remember the sweet odor of the violets. Now, the writer says that when you remember the same fragrance of the violets flowers, you remember, you find the same pleasure in it. Even the flowers are deeds. In other words, the poet wants to say that if a thing loses its physical beauty, it can be restored in the imagination. Yes, he's right. That physically, if a person is not with you, does not mean that in imagination he will be vanished away or she will be vanished away. It cannot be. If in the imagination somebody remain, Somebody remains physically, and some people remain, in imagination. He said, William, that P.B. Shelley says that though his wife is not more with him, though his beloved is not more with him, but the imagination of the beloved, but the feelings of the beloved will always be in the heart and mind of the P.B. Shelley. Physically, beauty could be faded away. All that glitters is not gold. Sometimes the beauty vanishes. Your character never vanishes. Your good deeds never vanish. Your good actions can never be faded away. They will always be in the imagination of the mind. They will always be in the mind and heart of the people. Now, when you talk about this one, thus the short lyric evaluates the fundamental importance of imagination in human life. Now, this is the quality of the human being mostly. That's why they are called Ashraful Makhluqat. Why? Because they have the imagination, they have the feelings. If you are not having feelings, you are as the animals. Animals are not having feeling. So, the more human, the more feelings. The less human, the less feelings. If the human beings are not having feelings, they are like the outdated information. They are like the outdated newspapers. So these feelings and this kind of the imaginations of the poet P.B. Shelley remembers the good deeds of his wife. And he has given the example of the violet flowers. As the fragrance remains in the mind of the person, vibrates, it moves from one place to another place of the mind, continues. Even the flowers are dead. Let's move. P.B. Shelley promises the same idea in these lines, containing the depth of the meaning and the philosophical approach to love, beauty, separation, and imagination. Beauty, physically beauty dies, but imaginative beauty never dies. People, today you are young, today we are young, tomorrow we will be old. But the character will always be young. But the good deeds will always be fresh. They will always be in favor of you. Even physically, you are not in this world, you will be remembered by the people because you have done the good deeds. You have done the good work. The poet, by giving the example of the enchanting music and fragrant violets, expresses this idea that beautiful thing never dies. It has everlasting effect on the mind of man. Beauty never dies. Beauty always remains in the mind and heart of the people. This is the theme of this is the message of this is the central idea of the poem. As John Keats once said, a thing of beauty is joy forever. This beauty lives always within us. Let's move to the stanza number 4. Rose leaves, when the rose is dead, are heaped for the beloved's bed. And so thy thoughts, when thou art gone, love itself shall slumber on. The writer says, now he has given the another example of the rose. Now, first violets flower, this time rose leaves. He's talking about the rose leaves. When rose is dead, when you think that rose which you have plucked from the garden is dead, are heaped for the beloved's bed. Now, the same flowers are kept on the grave of the beloved's one. It means the flowers can also be used. Even the flowers are dead. The flowers can be used. They can give the same fragrance. Even they are dead. So thy thoughts. Similarly, the thoughts of his beloved. When thou art gone, even he said that when my beloved has gone now, She has passed away, she has died, but the thoughts are always be. Love itself shall slumber on. Now, definitely, he said that the flowers can never be. These flowers could be dead for you, but the fragrance of the flowers will never be dead. Similarly, your good deeds, your good actions, your character never dies. Even you are not in the world. Even physically you are not in the world. But your character, your good deeds, your beautiful thing which you shared with the people will never be dead. They will always be live. As long as the people are living, your good deeds will work. Your good deeds will play a very vital role. So here, let's move to what writer says. P.B. Shelley believes in the Platonic love, which shuns fulfillment. It is a desire that always remains unsatisfied. Now, according to P.B. Shelley, it's a Platonic love. Now, Platonic love is a true love where meeting is not important, where physical thing is not important. If you are not physically with somebody, it does not mean that you do not love him or her. Love is not bound at any kind of the boundaries. Love is boundless. Love cannot be satisfied. It will be continued loving because the love never ends. It will be the desire of the love will remain always because the love is free from any desire. Love is free from any kind of ambitions, any kind of the greed. Love is as pure as anything could be. Now here, writer says, in love, Shelley must find something ideal, something ever to aspire for, something ever to look forward to. It is in the expectation of the fulfillment that happiness lies. He has expressed the Platonic conception of love in this beautiful stanza. As I told you, the Platonic love which never ends, the love which never ends. Another few points we will discuss. The poet says that when rose petals wither away, fades away, they do not become useless. That these leaves are not useless. The same, the petals can be used on the grave of the beloved. They retain their sweet smell even after they are withering away. Even they are faded away, they are vanished. Physically, they are dead. But even though they are giving the fragrance to the dead people, they are giving the fragrance to the people who are coming in the graveyard. That's why they are used for decorating the beloved state. The poet's beloved has been separated from him. She is not with him, but her thoughts are with him, and his love will sleep on her thoughts. Means until unless the writer is alive, the imagination will remain the same. The imagination of his beloved, the love will remain the same. This is all about our today's session. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Please, again, I say this sentence that please subscribe my channel also, share with your friends, like it, and inshallah ta'ala we'll keep on coming with a different topic as the students feel that which topic feel they feel difficulty, we will definitely talk on the same topic so that more and more viewers we can get it. So let me check now what the students. Oh, all my good students are there. Oh, oh, I am very sorry. I have not read your comments. I have. I was busy. Anyway, thank you very much those who have joined me, and thank you very much those who have And those who are talking to each other, that's very good. This is a platform you get it where you talk. Comments, keep on doing it, keep on doing it. Thank you very much for today's session. We complete 40 minutes, we continue our topic. If anyone wants to share something about the poem, music when soft voices die, they are welcome. Again, I'm going to share the link. If you want to join us, you are welcome. And tell something about today's P.B.Shelley's ideas. Is Mr. Ibad is saying, sir, wait. Yes, Ibad, you want to come? Okay, okay. But if anyone wants to come, we'll talk about the poem that is music when soft voices die, and I share the ideas. The main theme is that love never dies. It can change in different shapes, but the love never dies. You are supposed to share your ideas about the love. We are not talking about the physical love, we are talking about the imaginative. Imagination never dies, as the fragrance never dies. It comes in the mind, in the heart, in the memory. Similarly, there are certain people, they never die. They remain always in our imagination. So those who want to come, they are most welcome. You got only few minutes with me. Otherwise, I'm going to wind up because already I just only came to talk about a topic that is a music when soft voices die. Yes, my dear, here कशफ फातिमा जी आ रहे हैं आगे आगे ज्वाइन हो जाएंगे ओके you all student of the first year, so they are afraid they don't come live, especially the girls. It's not necessary your the camera should be on. It's not necessary off the camera, but share your ideas. I would love to listen to you people also, the new generation, about the poem, but only we'll talk about the topic which we have selected, not anything else. So let's see who's going to join me for a few minutes. Mr. Ibad, your quotation, you say, sir, we all want to come. Okay, Mr. Ibad, come then. Nobody has come so far. If anybody wants to come, please. Link I have already shared. Girls cannot use cam. They will be just their not video but audio will be, but the voice can join with the video also, and share your ideas about the PB Shelley, not anything else. Here is Kashaf Fatma sir को end कर रहे हैं. हाँ, yes Kashaf, when you people are just only I sir share link. Amna saying sir share link. I have already shared link. Please check over there. Again I'm sharing. Check. I have already shared. You can just only click it. Then you will join easily. I have shared the link. Sir, link is not working. How come link can work? Why link is not working? Here the everything is going perfectly. There's nothing, no faults. Check it again. I'm sharing again the same link. This just only I want you to click it. Kibar, the saying, sir, link is not working. I don't know. Link, I am showing you. This is our link. Please click it. Click the same link. Otherwise, I'm giving you link is already there. You can just only join. It is the same one. Is yes, one student has come, but Kashaf Memon. Yes. Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Kashaf, how are you?
Alhamdulillah,
Everything is okay.
sir.
Kashaf, your voice is not clear. Kindly. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now your voice is clear. Yes, Kashaf Memon, can you tell me uh, your ideas about today's poem, which we have selected, Music When Soft Voices Die? Are you satisfied with the explanation of the poet P.B.Shelley? He said that love never dies, and real love does not need any kind of the physical. If physically we are dead, your beloved is dead, no problem. The love never dies. What do you say?
Yes, sir. Somehow it's true, but
Again, Kashaf link has been disconnected. I don't know here from my side. There's no issue. There is some issue from your side could be, because if it would happen from my side, definitely Kashaf would not have joined. The link I have shared is a correct one. Just check your own, that network. So here, many students have joined me. They want to come, but they said there is some link issue problem. I don't think so. There will be any link issue because one student joined and we talked. It means the link is working. You may try. Link is not coming. Again, link I'm going to share. Please check it over there. Link I am already sharing you. I have again shared my link. You can check it here if you want. This is the same link. If anyone wants to join, please. I want your feedback also regarding the philosophical approach of the poem, that is music when soft voices die. According to P.B. Shelley, people die, but the love they left, the deeds they left, the actions they left will never die. They will always. I think that Kashaf, Kashaf, I think that there's no any link issue. There's no link issue. Link is completely correct one. Just you click it and join if anyone wants to. Girls can use without video. I mean the cam. Just audio would be, and the boys can, if they want to join, they can join with audio and with video also. So, my dear viewers, we were talking about today's one of the best poem which we discussed today about Percy Bysshe Shelley regarding his views about his wife who passed away, and that wife was beloved, and he said that my beloved is not with me physically, but she is living in my memory, and memory never dies. Memory will be finished when I will die. So here few still few, so they are watching. I'm very sorry, boys and girls. Seven. Josefa Khan has joined me now. His link has come. I'm going to talk with Mr. Josefa. Hello, Mr. Josefa.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
My voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Are you a girl? You are hiding yourself.
Sir, I'm not sitting in a.
Are you
What can I
sitting?
say
Where?
that?
Are you sitting in washroom?
No, sir. There is a light issue. Therefore, I'm
Okay,
going
okay,
live with
okay,
you
it's
with
okay.
data
Okay,
connection.
Mr. Josefa Khan, today we selected one topic that was music when soft voices die. This the very masterpiece of P.B. Shelley. The poem is also present in interclass. So few my students said, sir, today we will talk about this one. So I just want to share today topic. The theme I want to share with you that he said that love never dies. People die, but love never dies. Love remains always in the memory. Love is immortal. What do you say?
Sir, I am agreeing with this statement that loves never die. Peoples can
Hmm.
die, but loves never die.
No, but we are living in 21st century. How could be? People don't think that. They say that only physical love is actual love. And if there's no physical love, it means just no, there's no in existence of the imagination love. There's no imaginative love. Now, these were the ideas of P.B. Shelley. He is talking about the Platonic love. Now, Platonic love means a love which is very much true love, pure love, in which there's no greed, there's no ambition, there's no any aim or target. Love without greed, without any kind of the uh, that ambition. But do you think that in 21st century, do we find such people who love can do the platonic love?
Mm, sir, I can say that there are some peoples who can do the platonic love, but
Hmm.
many of the peoples are, as you said, that there are many of the peoples that do just imaginary love and they are not interested in someone, but they just show the physical love, not the platonic love that you said.
Hmm. So, do you think that there are certain people they love their target? Because love could be with any person, not only any person, but any target could also be. Now, see, that love can be with your tasks also. For example, you are good at your studies. It means you love your studies. Now, the more you for example, you give more attention to your task, your target. You give more priority to your target. It means you love it. And those people who love their passion, their target, they become very much successful. So love, do not just only limit the love. That love can be with the girl or the love can be with the man. Means we are not talking about the human to human love. It's a platonic love could be with anything.
Yes, sir.
Josefa, look here. You give time to your study. Why do you give your time to your study? Because you love it. Because you find the respect in the society. You find honor in the society. That's why you work day and night.
Yes, sir.
If you don't love your study, definitely you cannot get the good grades. You can never get the good, the respect.
Yes, sir, you are right.
So these were, but here, P.B. Shelley is not talking about uh, any target. He is just only saying about his wife Mary, who died, and she was his beloved, and suddenly, that she passed away in a very young age. And some people said that P.B. Shelley died very right after death of his wife, because he was fully involved, that in his wife, and he wanted to join her in the hereafter also. So, do you think, Mr. Josefa, that there are certain people who are unforgettable people? What do you say?
Sir, yes, sir. Many of the peoples in our life that are peoples that are unforgettable. Just
Mm.
as I can say that there are some peoples in my life, including you are also including in
Oh,
that people, and
you are.
Ibad Sheikh is also.
Was Sheikh is also there.
You both are
Okay.
unforgettable for me because
No, no, look here, still we are alive. Don't worry, we are still alive. Ibad Sheikh is also alive, and I'm also alive. I have not gone anywhere. Physically, I'm alive so far.
but we miss you a lot and your classes a lot.
No, internet is the best source where we meet every day.
Yes, sir, I didn't hear you.
I said that internet is the best source where we meet all the time, and every time we can meet. Now, physically we are not meeting, but actually virtually we are meeting.
Yes, sir. But sir, physical meeting is better than the online meeting.
That you said you said that Ibad Sheikh is unforgettable. Now see, now he is still alive. He is still, that living physically. When he will die, then you will remember. You may imagine.
Uh,
So
what
what
can I
about
say
other?
about this?
They all are trying to come, but I don't know what's why they are afraid. But Mr. Josefa, I really appreciate your efforts. That
Thank you,
whenever
sir.
you get time you come live and you do not feel hesitation. And thank you very much for giving us time. Now, Amna said that Ebad, you are unforgettable. Now, this sentence she has said. Okay, Ibad is saying, oh, there is Ibad's what Ibad saying. इतनी तारीफ मेरी अम्मी ने भी नहीं की आज तक. ओहो, Josefa. Now look here. You know that Ibad is saying, "Hello, Josefa. Can you listen to me?
Sir, your
Hello,
voice is very,
you there?
I can say, very slow voice.
Check it now.
I can't hear you, sir.
Sure.
I'm checking.
Hello. Check please.
I can't hear you, sir.
Sure.
I'm checking.
Check please. Now kindly check please.
I can't hear you, sir. I'm checking.
Now kindly check please. Josefa voice is very much clear. I have checked. It's completely clear. Hello. Okay. I think that there's internet drop. He is disconnected, Mr. Josefa. I think the voice was clear. There was no issue. There would be issue from your side, from my side. There's no issue. My voice is clear. I'm listening here. Everything is clear. He is disconnected, Mr. Josefa. I think the voice was clear. Anyway, check your internet. Thank you very much, Mr. Josefa. You have given me time, and we discuss again. You said that there are certain people they cannot be forgotten, and there are certain events which can never be forgotten easily. Uh, it happens that there are certain events, there are certain people their deeds, their actions, their behavior, their attitude is so much good that even you do not forget them. Even they are not physically with you, but you keep on remembering them. Now, if anyone more, let's see, there are so many. I think 8 students are watching me at the moment, and many students are here talking to each other. I will request you to just only uh, click the button also, like button, like or unlike as you feel easy, depends on you. Do it as you feel easy. Okay, we are having 1 hour. We completed today. I think we are going to end it now. No, any student is so brave to come. Only two students for a few minutes they came. One was Kashaf Fatma and another was Josefa, and rest of others are very afraid. They are they feel difficulty to come. Anyway, thank you very much, all of my dear students, all my viewers. In the last, I would again repeat the same statement. Kindly share, subscribe my channel, share with your friends, and click the bell icon so that any new video, if I upload, I would love to listen from your side. Again, I would request you people subscribe, share, and click the bell icon. And so far, so good. Thank you very much, all my friends, all my students. Thank you very much for giving us time for your nice comments, and you remain with me. And thank you very much, Mr. Umar, Mr. Ibad, and Josefa, Amna, and Kashaf. They all thank you very much. They have joined me. Thank you very much, all of you. Best of luck. Allah Hafiz. Take care.